All right, yesterday marked 3 weeks at the river. I came home today. I caught one fish in the morning, or let's say 2 fish, and I brought them home. And today I want to go over a couple things with when we're smoking, because I got asked a lot about smoking salmon and all these other things, so I kind of wanted to go over a little clip. So here's the one I've already processed. So I have the cages, I have the bellies, the fillets, the backbones, and the collars. And here's the other part. So my head was around here somewhere. I don't know where it went, but I'll show you when I do this salmon. These are all the things that you want to break down your salmon and make sure that you're using too. A lot of the times when I'm fishing at the river, the bellies, the backbones, and the cages and the collars are all the things I like to eat right away, because I like to make sure I eat all that, and then I save the fillets by vacuum packing. And real quickly to go over what I'm using. I know probably people that have been watching been like, oh, you're going over it again, but it's because I'm having a lot of new people that are following me that are asking, so I want to just clarify what I'm using as a marinade. So the first thing I always will put in is my warm water. What I have here is, I don't even know how many gallons this is, but it's probably right around maybe 2 gallons altogether, 3, I don't know, don't quote me on it. But so what I'll do is take my light brown sugar to make sure, and I'll put the whole bag in here, trying to, without going too much, like taking too much time, I'll throw the whole bag in there. This is how I measure things. If you've seen the fried bed video, you'll know I don't measure things at all. I just throw everything in. We'll always put one soy sauce in there, 1.25 quarts, 1.2 liters, and then we'll put our maple syrup in. It doesn't matter. I dumped the whole thing in there for the maple syrup. They'll follow up on the rice vinegar, probably about 2 teaspoons. It's not a whole lot. You don't have to put it in there, but it helps break down the brown sugar. Today, what we're experimenting on, not so much of an experiment, but we're adding the sticky stuff, the honey, to make it that glaze that goes with it. So we'll be doing all those up. And then right now, you'll notice too that we catch the wild, and those are also, we can keep them both. So it's nothing. So when you guys are looking at the fins or anything like that, it's totally legal. I wouldn't put illegal stuff on YouTube anyway. So then remember that when you're looking at your salmon, the rounded noses are the females, and then the pointer are the males. So of course we have the females. A lot of people have been asking me for the eggs. Like I said, I don't sell them. I'll give them away to you. You just gotta come get them. Don't make it a workout to like get them, because or ask me to take them. You have to come get them. We'll break it down real quick. We're losing our lights. I was excited to be able to actually smoke some. Look at how red that is. It's like this salmon just came from the ocean, literally. That's how quick it looks like. They're flying by. Been getting asked a lot about all sorts of things. To let everybody know, because you're like, oh, you're killing them. Remember, I've been there for 3 weeks, so I've been averaging 1 to 2 to 3 a day. So I sit there all day, and that's how it's been going. So here's my head. I'll get the collars. It's getting dark, so we're gonna smoke this too. Don't ever throw these away. Make sure you guys eat these too. Everything that we have here, don't throw that fish away. So now what we're gonna do is do our bellies real quick, and we're gonna add those in here. Now we're gonna start adding everything into the marinade and smoke them. We'll use that. Actually, I'm not gonna use the collars or the back straps, because I'll just smoke those. But the cages and everything else, I really like having them. Something like kind of to pick at. So we'll take this. Put that in our marinade. Racing the light. God, these are so red. So put that over there. So now, don't forget who do you give the tail to. So we're gonna do little sections. And we're gonna add those into there. Just give you an idea. I like doing thinner pieces because the marinade gets into it. I like marinating for at least 24 hours because I like to be able to taste it through the whole pieces that I do, not just the outside. And I know this is always the same thing kind of, but still when I go over it. The tails, where's it go to? We're gonna put this all in there. We'll cut that out too though. Almost looks like I'm gonna dry them. If you are drying them, then you'll put them the opposite way so the fillets fall out. So there we go. Back from the river. Have a good one.